Hello everyone. Today we are trying out something a little bit different on this channel. We're doing Create a Sim. I know you guys have requested it and finally I am delivering. But today we're going to do a format where it's a long play style, but for the actual building of the faces, that'll be a quick 2-minute time lapse and I'll give you the lore about the characters. And then we will go in real time and figure out all of their outfits, accessories, hair, things like that for this lovely group of Sims that I've created for my 2000s inspired save file. So of course, if that sounds like something you want to watch, then make sure you get a drink, a snack, a blanket, get comfy, and let's get into it. Our first Sim here is named Veronica Havens. She's going to be the one who lives in that cheetah print bedroom on the very top floor, one of the two girl roommates. I love how she came out. I think it's exactly what I envisioned and pictured. Essentially, if you guys have watched any sort of, older drama series, think like One Tree Hill, Friends, things like that, I'm going for the Brooke and Rachel sort of archetype. They aren't exact matches, but somewhere in that field is the personality type I was envisioning for Miss Veronica here. Also, I did come up with the names, but I'm open to suggestions if you think we should switch them up or anything. I kind of just went with a gut instinct, or for some of them, I just randomized it, to be honest. But I really love how all of this came out. I gave her the self-assured trait, the romantic trait, and I believe I also gave her self-absorbed. And then for aspiration, I ended up giving her leader of the pack, which is one that we get from Get Together. And I felt like all of that was a pretty good summary. The way I try to do it for my Sims, which I'll explain in the real-time portion of this, is that when it comes to traits, I try to give them two, in quotes, positive traits and one, in quotes, negative trait. It's not necessarily always a bad trait per se, but it's something that gives them either a little bit more depth or just a little bit more of a challenge, because sometimes it's not that fun to have your Sim just be the most perfect Sim ever, you know? I feel like everyone needs a little bit of a flaw here and there, and I am going for realism, so that was the goal with that. Quick disclaimer as well, all of the Sims are going to look the exact same at the start of the little time lapse because I'm using just this base Sim that I made that's just meant to be a blank Sim so that I can remember to change every single feature on the Sim, and that way I don't get stuck in that same face syndrome sort of trap. It does happen a little bit with the guys for me, I'll be honest, because I don't really know how to make guy Sims, but hopefully if I do more of these videos, we will get over that struggle together. Anyways, a bit more about Miss Veronica here. If you guys have seen any of the older sort of drama series, she's meant to be Rachel Green from Friends, that kind of archetype, but also Brooke from One Tree, and I'm completely blanking on her last name for some reason, so I've just been using her first name, but kind of that comes from money, very popular, into fashion. I'm gonna have her set as the fashion career. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but that's gonna be what her career is. So she's big into fashion, very confident, a party animal, and she's never really found her soulmate, I guess. She's been in probably a few different relationships, but none of them have really stuck. Maybe she doesn't even really like relationships. I'm not fully certain on that yet, but either way, I think she's just a very outgoing, confident person, but has yet to kind of find something that's really grabbed her interest, be it career, partner, anything like that. But I want her to end up falling in love with the person who moves into the bottom apartment, which could in fact be your townie because, well, your Sim, I guess it wouldn't be your townie because I did leave that empty for you guys. And if you don't want to play out that storyline, please do not feel pressured to. That's kind of just what I was thinking for myself because I also want to have one of the other Sims in this household also fall in love with the Sim that moves into the empty apartment. Hopefully you're tracking that, but that's the general lore and storyline for this Sim here. Here is the completed base for the It Girl Sim that I'm going for, and we're just going to come in and start completing her look here. We have a lot of outfits to get through. We'll see if I show them all because I do have 4 Sims that we need to work on, plus their traits and everything. This hair is actually iconic. It's just a base game hair, but for the kind of aesthetic that I'm going for, this could really work. The other one I was thinking of is this one here with the side bang. This one always makes me think of the like Nina and Katrina and like that whole family. The straight hair is kind of really good though. I completely glossed over this when I was first looking. The other hair I was thinking of is this one, which I do think also suits really well because it is the like side part. I just wonder if the straight hair is maybe a bit too edgy almost. But actually, I think I'm gonna roll with it because it looks really pretty. I'm gonna do some of the makeup next just to kind of finalize everything because I feel like a sim never looks complete to me until I put on the lashes. Now we do have some base game lashes and some lashes from Lovestruck. However, the exception to my like CC rule is that I am gonna let there be tiny pieces of CC. So I have a skin overlay, an eye overlay, and then I have these lashes from Twisted Cat. All the CC I use will be linked so that if you download this save, you can in fact have your Sims look just the same. But I won't use anything major so that if you're playing on console or something, though actually, I don't think you can have access to save files if you're on console. But either way, I don't want these Sims to be missing anything if you can't or don't want to download CC basically. So the eyelashes will basically be the only thing that's missing and the face might look slightly different. So hopefully that all made a bit of sense. I want to test out some eyeshadow. But I'm not always the biggest fan of the makeup in this game, I'll be honest, and I kind of like to go for a more natural look with my Sims. But we can explore some options here. I actually think this kit is going to be super helpful. This is, I think, the Essential Glam Kit, and it has some really beautiful, like, just makeup, which is all the kit is really, is just makeup. But it's really well made, and I'm pretty sure it's a creator kit, so that checks out. I'm thinking a sharp wing like this would be really gorgeous on this sim. This one here is really pretty, but it feels a bit more like modern, I guess, with that inner corner. This feels a bit more subtle too. So I quite like that. Let's also give them a bit of blush because I think they could use a bit of color in their cheeks. Oh, I already had this one saved, but that looks really pretty. There is a version that has like highlighter built into it, which I can't tell if I like or not. This one's pretty too though. There is the high school years one, which you can see is a bit, there's a lot of blush that gets placed. But honestly, if we do a subtle enough color, it's actually really pretty. Or there's this one, which is a bit more like sun-kissed. I think I'll just go for this one, like a subtle little pink in the cheeks. And then for lips, it's very hit or miss with the lipsticks as well, which is why I think the kit's gonna be helpful. Oh, I guess, what is like the most classic 2000s lip? Because I'm honestly picturing like the really bright pink like this. Or even this peachy one too. Like I definitely don't think it's a dark lip. That doesn't really scream 2000s to me. Oh, like this, actually, it's kind of like, it's not my personal cup of tea, but I do think it's really fitting for the era we're going for. But also, I don't think everything's going to be like 2000s. Like, I'm just going to kind of go with what I think looks good or what I think feels right, I guess. And honestly, this lip to me feels right. So I guess we're gonna go with it, even though, yeah, it's definitely not what I would pick nowadays. Like I would definitely give the Sim something a bit darker. Like I think that would look really pretty, maybe closer to their natural lip color. But for this save, I think the light pink is so perfect. And you know what, I can always come back and change it as well. Let me go into skin details because I haven't added any of those. Oh, I have actually put some moles. I take it back. I don't think I've added them for the other Sims though. Since I've given them a bunch of moles that I've curated, I think we're just gonna do that. I also have the option to play around with tattoos and give them custom moles, because you can do like face tattoos if you have businesses and hobbies. So that could be something to look into for the other Sims. In terms of piercings, I don't think they would have anything too crazy, like definitely no septums, or I don't even know if they would have any kind of nose ring. We can give them some hoops though, except we can't because the hair covers them. So, but in theory, I would do hoops like this. Like that's really iconic, which makes me think maybe I should change the hair. Let me look at that other one, the side bang. That's not the one I was thinking of. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. Okay, you get like peaks at the hoops. Oh, I'm actually so torn on what hair I want to use. I guess the good thing is we can switch it up with each look actually, so it doesn't have to be like one hair for the whole thing. But this one also feels really good. For now, I'm gonna go with the straight hair. This one here. And we'll roll with that and then see if there's anything I want to change later on. This does mean I could give them a little necklace. I also have some CAS kits in here that I haven't fully checked out yet. CC did a like collab with The Sims and they released the Prairie Dreams kit. And I mean, I love CC. I have used their stuff ever since I first started playing The Sims, and so it's really cool to see them as legit items in the game. I don't think any of those are too applicable for what we're gonna do today. Like I just want a simple gold chain basically. Which does make me think there is this one from Lovestruck. Not necessarily simple, like maybe the bear is a little random, but this is kind of the most up-to-date gold chain I could think of. Unless we did use this one, which is from the Prairie Dreams kit, I believe. We could try it. I think in the pink would be really pretty. We could also go into face paint, and there's some like highlight options that we could try out. What about this one just like a little bit lower? I go in between about like how much makeup I like to have on my Sims. Like honestly, this is more than I would ever usually do, because sometimes I feel like the texture of the makeup just looks a bit strange. I don't know. We'll roll with it. We'll roll with it. I didn't finish looking at eyeshadows, but I'm seeing this pink one and it's really speaking to me. Like a really pale pink. Honestly, maybe just this base game one. But the thing is, like, I'll do all of this and then I'll go into live mode and then I'll see that it actually looks really bad. And so I may come back and delete it afterwards. We're gonna come in and start trying to find her everyday outfit. Now the thing is, if there wasn't so many here, I might try to do multiples. And maybe I still will, but I might only show one on camera. I'm not sure. This is the first like CAS video that I've done in this format, so bear with me while I figure it out. And there may be a lot of things switched in the editing just to get it closer to my vision, basically. But if you guys do want to see more CAS videos, let me know how you felt about this one. Oh, this jacket could be perfect. Let me know how you felt about this one, and if there's any sort of edits you would make to the format, I guess. Because right now I'm having it set up so that the faces were done in speed build, or like sped up footage, and then, you know, these outfits are done in real time. But if there's anything specific you want me to add or cut out going forward, let me know. It'd be much appreciated, excuse me, because I feel a bit like a fish out of water. Because I really only do build stuff on here, and the other times I've done CAS videos, they've been only sped up footage. So I'm curious to know your guys' thoughts and would love some feedback. Now, since I gave her a cheetah print bed, I am in fact thinking she needs a cheetah print top. So there was that coat that I looked at, but I'm pretty sure there's some other things as well. It's just, this is a really pretty top. What the heck? I was just gonna say I'm not in CAS a lot, so I don't even know what items I really have. This top being a case in point, because this is really pretty, but I did not know I owned this. This would also be good. I wish I could filter by pattern, but that's just not a thing. So really the only items I'm gonna know if they have cheetah print are if they've been in my catalog for a while. And also I do have the new expansion pack in my game, the royalty and legacy one, which I believe planning to do a build video on that, in which case I will do the giveaway over there. But rest assured I will be doing a giveaway for this pack, whether it's in a video or in a community post. So stay tuned for that, but I will be giving it away to you guys. Just one copy, unfortunately, because that's all I have. But yeah, stay tuned for that because I want to give back to you guys. And yeah, so if you see some of the stuff in here, but I'm not really like singling it out, that's why, because this isn't really a showcase for that or anything. But I did notice there was this coat, which is pretty iconic. I feel like, could this be in her party wear actually? I'm picturing that coat with like a denim mini skirt. We might flip-flop a little bit just while I have some ideas going. Because as much as I try to make things streamlined, my brain will just bounce everywhere. And I don't ever want to forget an idea I had, so sometimes I have to act on it. So apologies if it gets a little hard to follow. But I just want some kind of denim mini skirt for the time being. We do actually have this brown one, which is from the Sweet Allure kit, I believe. Again, made with a CC creator, but I can't remember who. These are actually really cute, like micro mini skirts, but I did want a denim one. And I know we have a base game one. I just don't know where it is. There's a very high chance that I have passed it by now. Oh, we do have a cheetah mini skirt as well. Oh, the sequin one. Oh, it's literally right here. It's because it comes in a pink swatch by default. That's why I looked over it. Let's just leave that as the party outfit for now. But we may go back and switch it up. There's this new corset top, which is pretty, but it's not, it's too modern. It's not as dated as I'm going for. Whoa, this top is really pretty as well. This is from Businesses and Hobbies. Same with this. There's like actually a lot of pretty CAS items from recent packs that I just have not gotten the chance to explore because I'm usually always building, like I mentioned. So bear with me while I take it all in. Okay, I just need more cheetah though, and I know it's somewhere out there. I think these mesh tops would be a good fit as well. Might be a bit more 90s. Also, forgive me if I'm messing up any of my decades here. I'm just kind of, well, I'm not necessarily guessing, but I'm kind of blending from like 90s to 2010s all in one, which I realize each have their own distinct look, but the whole save file is a mash of those three aesthetics, I would say. Okay, the other option is if I can't find cheetah print, I'm thinking a spaghetti strap tank top. Like literally just this base game one, but in pink. Like that's giving, well, it's giving, and it's giving 2000s to me. So I know we have that one, but I thought we had a slightly different one with like maybe a different back. But I could be wrong. Is this the one I'm thinking of? Okay, well this one's basically the same as the one I just showed you guys. I think maybe the colors on the other one are slightly more vibrant. Yeah, that's a bit more neon, which I don't want. So we'll go with this more muted one. Okay, I'm gonna try that to start. For shoes, I'm picturing some little like boot heels. I guess they're not really little, they're tall boots. I'm picturing that, or honestly flip-flops. But flip-flops aren't the most weather appropriate for all seasons. I could just do sneakers as well, but she doesn't strike me as the kind of sim who would wear sneakers. Like, I think she would in fact wear heels. Oh, we need to give her wedges. I know we have some base game ones, like these. Oh my gosh, that's actually really perfect. I think we might find a lot of the base game stuff is best actually just given when this game came out. But I really like those wedges. Or these ones here, those are also pretty good. But the pink with the pink top is so cute. I can also give her some nails. Maybe just a little French tip, something simple. We actually have quite a vast selection of nails. Oh, maybe the pink. I'm gonna do the pink and apply it to all outfits. That's what this handy button does. Or you can be a bit more specific with it, which is actually such a magnificent addition to the game because we did not always have this, and you would have to go in and individually place everything, which I think is another reason why I tend to stray away from makeup, because I get really annoyed that I'd have to go into every single outfit to apply it. But that is no longer the case. Oh, this small butterfly ring is really pretty. I'm gonna give her that. What's this one? That's a skull. I don't really want that. I also think this might even be on the ring finger, which isn't necessarily what I was going for, but I could do something like this. I did want her to be more of a wealthy sim, and so having a lot of jewelry could kind of emphasize that. I also don't know if having a lot of rings is very 2000s. So let's scrap that. I can take a look at the bracelets. I want some kind of bangles. These ones glow, which is a bit scary. I don't need that. I need just some simple bangles. Like these ones. This is what I was thinking of. This is from, it's not Vintage Glamour. What is this? luxury party stuff, actually. I think that's what it's from. I think we'll go with that, which does make me want to change the necklace just a bit, maybe to a gold swatch. So this will be her first everyday outfit, and we're gonna make our way through the other outfits, and I'll do a grand reveal of everything at the end in case I do add more outfits or make any changes or things. But for the formal wear, oh, this one's kind of good. Also, these Sims that I'm making are meant to be in their mid to late 20s, I think. So I should maybe go a little bit more on the mature side. I'm unsure. But this dress feels very 2010 to me. And I actually kind of love it. I'm picturing a short dress for her. This one could be pretty. I like the cutout in the back. This is from Lovestruck. Wait, this set could be really good for every day as well. Though I didn't necessarily make her room that bougie, but this does give off that like Rachel Green vibe. This is just a simple body contrast, maybe too simple. This is kind of reminding me of the bandage dresses from, I think, the 2010s. And maybe that could work. Oh, or there's something like this. I'd really love a cheetah print dress, to be honest. But I have no clue if that is a thing, where I would find it, what bag it's from. I'm really unsure how formal I should go currently. I honestly might try this one. I don't know if it's too mature or not. I'm undecided. But let's give them some heels here. Ooh, with the little gold on the back. That's really cute. They're not as pointy as I want though. Like this is a bit closer. Ooh. Or I just give her all gold heels. What if I did that mini dress? The one I said reminded me of the bandage dresses, and then I just do lots of gold accents. Maybe even stockings or something. Are these the semi-sheer ones? I think so. The other thing is the stockings might look a little bit odd if the heel doesn't have a closed toe. But I also don't know if that's just me. Oh, I also always forget to clear out the filters that it automatically applies when you're making an outfit, because it reduces your options by a lot. So if I just cleared that formal filter, I would have had even more. Okay, what about these? What do we think? I can't tell if I love it or hate it, honestly, which I don't know if that's a good sign of anything. I definitely like that there's some bedazzles and like gemstones and stuff, which I guess these shoes also have. But the other ones were closed-toed, which I thought worked pretty well. Okay, if I go heavy with the jewelry maybe, and switch up the hair, that's another thing. I'm really picturing an updo for her. Oh, you know what? Okay, I'm fairly certain it's another base game hair. This one? Okay, this is so funny because I would probably never use these base game hairs in my life if I wasn't doing this like 2000 save file, but I actually kind of love it. But I don't know if it's gonna show enough of the earring for my liking, because I do think this outfit really needs all of the jewelry. Again, I'm gonna remove the filter. These ones are heart ones. Are these ones butterflies? Oh, they are. That's adorable. There's also these. Okay. I kind of want to use the big hoops again. And then just find a good updo. This one's really pretty, actually. I don't know if it's my favorite from the front, but it has a lot of nice layers in it. Oh, with that necklace too. Okay, could this be really ugly? I think so, yeah. But, oops, maybe it's getting closer to my vision. Okay, I think the updo is not working for me, so let me find something else. It has to be something without bangs because she doesn't have bangs in her main hair, and I like to keep that consistent. I'm not sure any of these updos are speaking to me right now. Oh, I still have the filter on. Dang it. I keep forgetting to take it off. I don't know why. Usually I'm kind of good about clearing that, but I guess not this time. Oh, this one's really fancy. I used to be obsessed with this hair when I get to work. I would use this on every sim, and it is still really pretty. Ooh, maybe I'll try this one. I think that's quite cute. How do I feel about the leggings? It definitely looks fancier with them, so I'll keep them. Ooh, these gold heels. Oh, the brown with like the rose gold. Okay, that's perfect. My vision has come to life. Let me throw on some makeup. Again, I want to do that winged liner. I think I'll repeat the blush, and then maybe here we could use a slightly darker lip. Though the light pink just really completes it, I think. Maybe we'll do more of a magenta red. Okay, cute. I like it. Let's do athletic wear next. I'm really picturing some sort of set here. Like if I could put a Juicy Couture set on this sim, I would. However, I don't think that's an option. For some reason, I'm imagining that we do have a set like that, but I think I would be so incorrect. Let us take a look and find out though. I can't really filter by track pants, unfortunately. So we will have to do this the long way. either some low-rise track pants, which I'm not sure if we have, or we'll just do some leggings. Either of those would be good. Oh my gosh, these capris are really cute. Again, I think this is the Prairie Dreams kit. Same with these. Those are too high-waisted. Also, I'm not keeping this shirt, by the way. I just decided I wanted to come in and find pants. Okay, so far no track pants are matching my vision, which is unfortunate. These would maybe be the closest, but actually these ones would be really good. These yoga pants. Okay, that could be really good. Or if we come into leggings, we could just do something like this. The capris actually. Wait, I really like that. Oh, I could even do it with the little decal. That feels right. Okay, next I want some kind of like layered top. Like this almost, but if it was longer. Or sort of this, but not quite. What I would love is a like tight-fitting zip up with a long sleeve tank top underneath. I'm just not sure if that's a thing. Like, this is sort of close, but too cropped. And this would be perfect if it was longer. I guess I could have it be cropped realistically, because this is actually pretty good. So far, it's looking like that high school years one is my best bet. But wait. They did put in these sweaters a little bit ago into base game. This could work. It's not fully what I want, but I don't know how picky I can be right now, honestly. Or we just do a tank top situation. Like if this was a zip-up top and not a leather-ish jacket, that would be perfect. Oh, there's this one. Oh, and it has pink on the inside of the hood, that is. That's pretty cute. Oh, or there's this zip-up. Okay, maybe all hope is not lost. I'm gonna go ahead and try this one. It does make me wonder if I go for pink pants or something. We'll stick with the black. And I need her hair to be up because it bugs me when I have my Sims workout outfit with their hair down. The braids are pretty cute. Or I'm picturing the claw clip. Or a messy bun with a headband. Like if this had a bun instead of the hair that was down. Oh, this one. This is what I was picturing. This is the one from Laundry Day as well. Either of these would work, but we're gonna go with this one. She strikes me as the kind of sim to always have some sort of jewelry on. So I'm gonna give her pearls, or actually I'll do these little gem studs. Oh, I could even put on a necklace. But we'll just go with the earrings. And we won't do anything crazy for the makeup, but I will put on some lip gloss for her. Oh, I guess she needs shoes, doesn't she? I kind of want to do these ones here. Just the more dated white sneaker. And then we'll put on some socks too. Maybe even pink ones. We'll keep it simple with the white. Wait, there's cheetah print socks. That's kind of funny, but we'll just go with the white ones. We can move on to the sleepwear now. And I'm gonna look in the full outfit category because I want to take a look at what we have. There is some really pretty ones from Lovestruck, like these. Or there's also some really pretty ones from the new pack, like this one's so cute. And this one, this is just like a beautiful dress. Like I'm pretty sure it's meant to be a nightgown, but this is so pretty. Like I kind of want to use this somewhere just as a normal dress. This one's looks really cozy, but I think it's a bit more modern. I kind of love with the little polka dots. It's actually adorable. And I do want to change her hair again because this feels styled and I want it to be a bit more like natural, I guess. Or in an updo. Maybe I just do something straight like that. This full pajama set, that's pretty cute. I really see her having a matching two-piece set like this. I don't know if I love that one particularly, but the other option is we just try to find a top and bottom that match pretty well. This is kind of matching. Not necessarily what I was thinking though. We're probably better off in this section. Ooh, wait, doesn't this come with cheetah print? It does. It does come with cheetah print. It's kind of... Do I like it? I can't decide. I can't decide if it's too much or not. What if we give her some slippers? It also, I don't know if it's fully the vibe I was imagining. I almost wish it was like slightly shorter, more like this style robe. Because this one feels a little like too baggy, I guess. But it does have cheetah print. So also I don't want these slippers. I don't know why you took those ones out. I'm gonna give her some little bunny slippers, but I feel like that contradicts the little cheetah print there. I don't know, something about it isn't my favorite, to be honest. But I have nothing else that's cheetah print. You know what? Maybe I'll go with this baby pink polka dot dress. That's really cute. I'm gonna try the hair that we did have, or I'll just put it in a claw clip. Yeah, the straight hair doesn't work with this, to me at least. Or I could just give her braids. Okay, I shouldn't be this stuck on this. I feel like it should be pretty straightforward. This looked like the type of dress that would have had cheetah print. But how wrong I was. I do really like the magenta though.
Ooh.
I'm just filtering by category to see if I can find things a little easier. Oh, I think this might have been the set I was thinking of, which I could actually still give her. It's pretty funny. And maybe I will give her this set. I think that's good. It's a bit closer to what I was picturing, I guess. But I will take one last look in all the categories. Alternatively, there is the classic jumpsuit. I used to use this all the time, and I still do really like it. But let's go back to, is it under sets? Yeah, let's go back to this one for now. I'm gonna try it with the black and pink. Okay, so party, this is where we left off for party, which is still quite cute, but it needs the last finishing touches. I'm picturing brown boots like this. These are my go-to knee-high boots. They're from, I should get this right, from Get Together. I use them all the time. Oh my gosh, these little stockings. Oh, those are so pretty. Again, I'm pretty sure that's the Prairie Dreams kit. We do have the little fishnet ones with the little pearls on it. But maybe I need something a bit more simple. I really love using these striped tights. I feel like I use them a lot. And the skirt, I thought the blue would be cute, but perhaps it's too much. So let me go back to the denim skirt. I think the garbage truck just came by, so I had to cut there. Ooh. I think the dark blue denim is better. I could do the black, but then it feels too one note. So we're gonna put in this. And I think that will work really well. Debating a hair change. I'm unsure. I'll have to come back to it, but we can put the makeup on. Again, do I go more pink? Do I go darker? Like, I think the darker looks better, if you were to ask me, but this light pink, I don't know. Something about it just really works with the outfit and the aesthetic I'm going for, which I've said 1,000 times probably. Earrings don't matter because you can't see them, so let's pick a necklace. I could give her pearls. I don't know if it's too different from what I've been doing for her outfits, but oh, what about this? It's just like a heart necklace. That feels pretty good. Oh, I have forgotten her eyeshadow. Which I think I did this base game pink one here. Maybe I go more smoky though. Just for the party outfit. I think I'll stick with the pink actually. And again, I might make changes, but we do have other Sims to take a look at. For swimsuits, I think bikini. I'm kind of imagining this one with the pink. I just think this bright pink is really fitting for this sim. So honestly, we do just have a full matching set like this. Oh, but maybe I'll tie it in with that little gold piece on the end there. Oh, which I could, oh, there's a matching top. Okay, I like that better. I'm picturing sunglasses for this outfit. It does in fact clip the lashes, but I can take those off. The butterfly ones. I find the glasses always sit really weirdly though, so I'm unsure if I'll actually keep those. I mean, I can try these. What if I gave her a hat? Like a sun hat? Oh, I have a lot of hat options to go through now. Like this season's one. I don't know. Maybe it's too old, I guess. I don't know. I felt like it blocked a bit too much of her face. Okay, I want to go back to her original hair, which I can't seem to find in the menu anymore. There we are. And then, is it realistic? No, but I am still going to do a little bit of lip gloss. Cute. That can be swimwear. And then I think hot weather and cold weather I'll do off camera along with her other everyday outfits. So let's pick some traits and then we can move on to the other characters, or Sims, I guess. In terms of trait, I think she really wants to be popular. Friend of the world, party animal, good vampire, world famous celebrity. Ooh. Maybe she does want to be a celebrity. I think leader of the pack would be best though. Leader of the pack or party animal. Let's do leader of the pack, I'll say. And then definitely romantic. What's the equivalent of confident in this game? Because we don't have a confident trait, right? Oh, okay. Here we go. Self-assured. These Sims tend to be confident. I think that could be really good. I'm a little tempted to do self-absorbed. But instead, maybe let's go with party animal. I find it's fun to give your Sims one like negative trait though, which I haven't really done here because I feel like it adds a bit more depth. Even though we can only have 3 options, but maybe I should give them jealous? Jealous or self-absorbed? Let's do self-absorbed instead of party animal. I don't know if it's a bit redundant with self-assured. I think let's pick some likes and dislikes. I don't often do this, but it'd be fun to add a bit more depth. Okay, hobbies and skills. They can like romance.
Huh.
They can... Is there a fashion one? Because I did have that be kind of their thing. They could like mixology. Dancing. We'll do yes for dancing. I'm gonna say they don't like cooking. You could say they like singing.
Alfna Silni.
Yeah, we'll leave it like that for hobbies and skills. Colors, they love pink, they love brown.
Oh.
Those will be their favorites, and their least favorite color will be...
Alfna Silni.
Will be green, I guess.
The
Conversation topics. I don't know what to put for that. Decor, no. Fashion. I don't know what doing anything does for fashion. Like if I pick one, I don't know what that means. So I'm not going to do that one either. Okay, I think this is what my sim would like in other sims. So I think they'd like spirited sims.
Silni. Yibs. Parter Imbo.
Maybe optimist, nature. Maybe they don't like egotistical sims, even though they kind of are one. We're kind of figuring this out at the same time. And I'm going to leave music unchecked as well. The last thing we need to do for the sim is give her a name. And now sometimes I like to use just the dice options here and kind of randomize it that way. But the first name that comes to mind for me is Veronica. I don't know. It's just what I'm seeing. So we're going to go with that. And then I guess we can randomize a last name. Veronica Havens was kind of nice. Let's try that. So this is our very first sim, Veronica Havens. I will touch up the rest of her outfits, but now let's move on to the next sim. Next up, we have Lacy Little, whose name I love so much. It sounds like a cartoon character name in the best possible way. I wanted her to be very creative, artistic, eclectic. I'm thinking I'm gonna put her in the education career or the artist career. I'm kind of thinking she's actually like an art teacher or like an elementary school art teacher, something in that sort of vein. As like a comparison, you could think of Lily from How I Met Your Mother or a little bit of Phoebe from Friends as well. And I know I'm referencing Friends and Friends is not 2000s, but I'm just trying to give you the best like character archetype examples, I guess. That's kind of the way I did it for all these sims, is like picked an archetype and kind of went with it. And so she's going to be the roommate of Veronica, and I'm thinking those two are like the best of friends. I feel like they're kind of polar opposites, but I don't know, maybe they've known each other for a long time, or maybe they haven't known each other that long, but I don't know, they just ended up being really good friends. Of course, if you have any ideas to add to the storyline, I am all ears. I will happily take any suggestions. But for her, I wanted her storyline to be that she ends up falling in love with one of the friends in the friend group. You haven't seen him yet, but his name is Isaac. He's going to be the chef of the middle floor apartment. And I want them to end up falling in love, but I want it to be like a really slow burn. So in the save file, they might have like a slight romance bar, but they aren't going to be established or anything. But I thought it would be super cute if they had been like pen pals to each other and they didn't even know it. And then one day they find out, and then suddenly they realize that they could be a bit more than just friends. I thought it'd be so cute if maybe they didn't get along very well at the start, or maybe they've always just been like really good friends, but no one's ever thought to take it a step further, except for the fact that Isaac has been hopelessly in love with her since he met her. I thought that'd be pretty adorable. And I'd imagine that maybe he's had like many relationships before her, but none of them have stick because he's always been secretly hoping that he'll get a chance with her, but he doesn't actually think he will. But in my imagination, I guess, they're going to be endgame and they will end up together. But of course, because this is a save file for you guys to play as well, this storyline doesn't have to pan out that way. You can play it however you want it to, but I just thought this would be really cute for like what I was thinking. And then it could even be a bit more like the Monica and Chandler situation from Friends, which, spoiler, so like skip ahead a minute if you haven't like seen that, but basically where they do end up together and then they have to kind of hide it from their friends, or want to hide it from their friends for a little bit because they don't want to, I don't know, they want to like keep it private and they don't want to like mess anything up in the friend group. So then I think it could be kind of fun to do that. And I did give them each the high school years windows so they can actually like sneak into each other's places via fire escape. So I thought that could be fun for gameplay as well. And also in terms of traits, she ends up being generous, creative, socially awkward, and her aspiration is friend of the world, if I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, I love how this sim came out, and I'm just obsessed with the storyline. And now I want to play with these sims, which usually happens when I make the build, but I've never gotten so far as to make the CAS and then decide to play with them. So maybe we're advancing, but now I'm going to take it into real time and we're going to figure out the outfit, hair, clothes, all of that. So this is going to be our next sim, the art teacher sim, who is roommates with Veronica here. So let's come in and start adding all the little details. I am picturing curly red hair for her. I'm not sure if I want it this light or this light. She also does look a little bit surprised, and I can't seem to change that unless I switch out the eyebrows. So maybe we'll come back to that. But yeah, really big curly hair, which I think would be so much better in CC because we don't have the best curly hair options. But I think there is some in Cats and Dogs. There is this hair from Enchanted by Nature. Where is the Cats and Dogs ones, though? Is it not from that pack? Am I going crazy? Oh, there's this one from Island Living. That's quite pretty. Oh, this one. That's even longer, so I really like the bangs on it too. Oh, this is the one I was thinking of, which is also quite nice. Okay, so it's between this one and this one. I like this one, I think. I'm gonna put on all the little features, like I want to give them lashes as well. I think for this sim, she can have the red lashes that come with the Twisted Cat ones, and then it looks more natural. I was debating switching up the teeth, but I think we'll keep it as is. She does need freckles though. I want to give her a whole bunch of freckles. We have these soft ones from Growing Together, but I want to use these base game ones. That looks really cute. Okay. I quite like that. Can I layer other ones? No. I think we're kind of working with this. Okay, I'm going to make sure the eyelashes are applied to everything because I did, I think, forget to do that. For blush, one that goes over the nose would be really pretty for this sim. Or something a bit more heavy like this one from High School Years. Yeah, I think with is good. A little bit rosacea-esque. I don't know about eyeliner for her. Maybe if we did it in brown, that's kind of cute. I almost feel like she would do a funkier eyeliner, but none of these are my favorite. They kind of look a bit too messy. I mean, aside from these ones in the kit, but it's not necessarily what I was picturing. I don't think any eyeshadow either. Unless I did a soft pink. That's not bad. Just kind of lightens the eyes there. What I'm more interested in is going to be the lipstick. I might keep it really natural for her lips. Again, I could just do the baby pink there. Or maybe this one toned down a little bit. And honestly, I'll apply it to everything. Would there be a fun hat I could give her? Because I was thinking she should be a little bit more eclectic. This hat would be so perfect on her. I don't know about with the headphones, but there is the version without the headphones, but this looks really cute on her hair. Oh, I love it. Wait. It's just a matter of what color. We'll stick with brown for now because it's pretty neutral. And then we could come back and tweak it. She could have the teddy bear heart necklace because I didn't use that on Veronica, so I could give her that one. Ooh, or there's these beaded necklaces from Businesses and Hobbies. Even the neck scarf with the little polka dots. I'll come back to the neckwear after I figure out her outfit, because I think the outfit will guide the rest of it. I really didn't have a sort of outfit in mind for her is the problem. Overalls would be really cute, but I don't love the overall options in this game. This one's pretty cute. Oh, honestly, a pattern dress like this. This is from Growing Together. I really like the yellow. I love the red, but it does blend in with her hair quite a bit. I'm definitely going to keep that in mind. That's very nice. Oh, I just had a vision of a dress, but I can't remember the bag it's from. Okay, wait, I'm gonna find it because I think it would be really perfect. I want to say it's from kind of like a weird pack that I don't really use that often. This is also super cute from Adventure Awaits, especially with the hat. Okay, but where is the dress that I'm thinking of? It's a long dress. It has little flowers on the side. Oh, this one too is really pretty. Oh, here it is. It's from Discover University. Excuse me. That's really cute. I love this dress. Oh, and the maroon as well. The maroon is really pretty. Okay, I'm gonna have to put this hat somewhere else. Maybe on the cold weather outfit. I definitely want to use it somewhere. I just don't think it's meant for this outfit specifically. Green's also quite gorgeous. Honestly, all of these colors are really pretty. I'm gonna do the maroon color. Or wait, or maybe the pink. The pink's really cute. I could do that with some brown boots maybe, or what sort of shoes fit this outfit? I can't do wedges again, can I? I don't think they look right. I could do sneakers, Birkenstocks. Ooh, little Mary Janes with some white socks. That would be quite cute. Oh, the little cherries. Perhaps a fun sock is better. Wait. I was trying to have her be like quirky art teacher, and this feel like combo of the striped socks with the pink shoes feels really good. If I threw in another color like the blue dress instead, it's very out there, but I think it's perfect. Which makes me think I want to give her some fun nails. We could do the orange and yellow to match the socks and her hair. Or maybe I just do one solid fun color. Let's do yellow on all her nails, I guess. What about some sort of long necklace situation? I'm not sure we're gonna have what I'm looking for, which is most unfortunate. I really want some like long necklace, but we don't have anything like that. I don't like how any of these look on the neckline. Ooh, you know what? This elephant one, it feels like the right amount of quirky. This is from Get to Work, actually. I always thought that was City Living. Okay, I realize this outfit may not be for everyone, but I think it's really cute and I love it on this sim, actually. Lastly, I will give her some bracelets. I don't know about rings, but bracelets would be really cute. Like these ones. I kind of need to keep one consistent color, which right now I have yellow. Oh, this one kind of pulls in everything. This one could also work. But if the necklace is adventurous, I think the bracelet should be more subtle. Oh, those ones are really cute. I think I will change the necklace in the end. Between the bracelets and the necklace, I think that's all a little bit much. Perhaps no necklace is best. Oh, the glasses on the chain. That's really cute. Okay. Do I do that? Do I do something else? Honestly, I'm gonna go with no necklace. I think this is pretty accessorized as is between all the little bits that we have. So we'll go with this as her main outfit, which honestly is so cute. There is other options I could explore. But if I did that, I would be here for ages. Like this one. Oh. Stop. This is so cute. Okay, I'm gonna maybe use that as her formal wear, which we're actually moving to next. So let me backtrack a sec. Oops. Okay, this is her first outfit, but now we can move into formal where I will give her that really pretty dress that I just had. I actually think there's a lot of formal dresses that would work for her. I actually seem to have lost it now. Is it further down? Okay, here it is. It's from Dream Home Decorator, by the way, in case you were wondering. Or should this be the party outfit? I think it should be party because it looks slightly too casual for formal. I don't know what color. All of these look really cute on her. Okay, we'll come back to it though. Let's do... I think something longer. Ooh, purple looks really nice with the orange hair. I kind of really like this one from Enchanted by Nature. The shape of it's really pretty. I just am uncertain about the sparkle in it. Oh, this is gorgeous. What the heck? Oh, this is so pretty. This is from one of the kits that comes with the expansion pack. I'll have to explain that all in depth better because I have to do the research myself. There's cheetah print. Oh, shoot. I might have to go back and make some changes. But this is really pretty. I just don't know if that kit comes on its own or not. This is why I have to do the research before I talk about it. But there's some really pretty items in it. Okay, anyways. I could see her wearing something like this, just heavily patterned. Oh, I still have the formal filter on. Oops. Okay, I want something long. I just can't seem to find exactly what that is. This one's really pretty, actually. This is from Get Famous. That's beautiful, I dare say. Again, this raspberry color is quite chef's kiss. The orange is, oh, I don't know. Everything is speaking to me. I'm actually going to go with this one and see if I can find some sort of updo for the hair. I'll just do orange heels to match. Oh, this one from Enchanted by Nature. It's quite pretty. I love all the face framing on it. Oh, there's that one. That one. This one I used on the other sim, I believe, so I don't want to repeat. This is closest to what I'm envisioning, so we'll try that. It does make me think I need to go back to my Veronica sim here and, you know, reattempt some of the outfits. But as I said, I will do like full tours of all the outfits at the end. I kind of want to use these earrings. It's, to me, I'm thinking of a creamsicle and a fudgesicle all in one. Like it's got the cream, the orange, and the brown, and that feels like a really good color combo. So let's do that. Also, the sim could have glasses. Could be really cute, but not for the, I won't do it for the formal outfit. I don't think I have any sort of necklace that will pair with these earrings. So we will leave it as is. Let's move on to athletic wear here. I don't know why the socks are repeating onto all of the outfits. I could have sworn I didn't do that, but there is the tracksuit as I mentioned. Oh, there is more zip-ups like this. What if I tried that cropped one from high school years on this sim? There is also these fun workout ones from Growing Together. Again, I really like the red. I didn't think I would because I thought maybe the red hair with the red top would be too much, but it's really cute. These are kind of fun tights. These are from Adventure Awaits. I thought there was matching track pants to this top, which I'm pretty sure there is. I just don't know where they've gone. I don't mind these high school years ones either. Ooh, with the layered top from Businesses and Hobbies, perhaps we're getting somewhere. Again, the hair needs to be up. I really like the yellow headband in this hair. I definitely think it's not this much hair condensed into that small bun, but I do really like it. Ooh, I like the crisscross back on this. I should go more yellow with the pants now. Or with the shoes, either or. But there does need to be more yellow if I'm going to use the yellow headband. Could do some yellow shorts and keep the yellow socks. And then just some sneakers. That's really cute. I love how colorful all these outfits are. As you can tell, I really like color. Let's do some sleepwear next. This nightgown, I think would be really perfect. But honestly, maybe I need to swap some of the things around because I do think this matching set would work well for her as well. There's the sleep shorts too, and I do quite like that green. I'm struggling to find a top that I want to use. Like, I know it's just a sleep top, but none of these are really speaking to me. This one's pretty cute. I don't know if it's meant to be a sleep top, but who's gonna tell me otherwise? I also do like this one. I would say this pink one's the winner. I'm liking this watermelon strawberry color combo we have going. I don't think the socks are necessary, but I do feel the bunny slippers are necessary. Don't we also have, oh yeah, there's these ones from a rewards event a while ago, which have some cute new animals on them. They kind of look like Alpha CC though. It's kind of tripping me out, so I'm gonna go with the bunnies, the classics. All right, very cute. So this is what I left off with for my party outfit. Again, I don't need these socks, so let's take those off. Get some shoes, and also remember to change the color of this, unless this is the color I want. The light purple is really pretty. And so is this kind of steel blue. I'll try the purple and mix it up, I guess. Maybe I'll stick with the same burgundy shoes. I don't know about the socks though for the party outfit. Maybe there's other shoes I should be using. Boots, perhaps? Ooh, there is purple boots. I think I could go with the brown, though. I don't think that's too out of left field or anything. Like, I think it all kind of works. But we could come back to the tour and see things be entirely different. Only time will tell. Again, not loving my necklace selection here. Really wish we had better options for gold necklaces, just like a simple gold necklace. I mean, the Prairie Dreams one is quite good and it does match the flower, but since I use it on the other sim, I don't know if I want to use it on this sim. Oh, this one's pretty cute with the little gems. And I could do it in pink. I'll try it. Maybe I should do wedges for this outfit. Or maybe I should not do wedges for this outfit. I'll do the purple shoes again. It's kind of cute. What if I did the cats and dogs hair now? Just for the party outfit? And then we can do swimwear. Take off the socks again. Oh, this is new. Definitely too fancy. This one's also new. Okay, I'm thinking this one because it has the best color selection. Like it has a lot of funky patterns and stuff. I think that one's really nice. And then we'll do hot weather and everything off camera. And so now we can get into her aspirations. So she is an artist, so I could in fact give her the art career, or not career, aspiration. But I think maybe let's say maybe the soulmate aspiration. Friend of the world. Let's try friend of the world, I guess. We could go with creative. I could see her being a little bit clumsy. Like, I want to say love bug, but I don't know if that's going to work for the storyline or not. Generous, I do like that one. And then I need one kind of negative emotion, not emotion, trait, excuse me. Socially awkward. Not necessarily negative, but just to add a bit of extra challenge, I guess. Skeptical. Mystical. If I made him lactose intolerant. Oh, that was a crazy animation. Okay, I did not know it did that. Let's see. Erratic, goofball, childish. I'm gonna put socially awkward. Coming into preferences now, I think this one's gonna be a bit easier because I think her interests align with what's available here. So I think painting is a yes. Paper crafting, yes.
Silly, Yibs, Barter Imbo.
Fishing, that's a no.
Fanaza.
Pipe organ. Pottery could be a yes.
Oh. Alfna Silni.
See, well, I did put one negative, so maybe I can do that. And I feel like that checks out most things. Maybe we could put cross stitch. I think that's most of the creative activities. Not all, but most. And colors, love orange, love pink, love green, love yellow. Don't like gray. Conversation, music, fashion. Sim characteristics. Okay, we can say that we don't like... Maybe she doesn't like pessimistic sims?
Gabafa?
Does like artsy sims?
Rowie. Silly, Yibs, Barter Imbo.
Optimistic sims?
Can
I say funny, high energy?
Hobie Rowie. Silly, Yibs.
Doesn't
Barter
like
Imbo.
argumentative. Okay. Also, this girl is talking like crazy. Let's try and think of a name for her now. I'm also going to switch the walk style. I might have to just filter through. Ooh, Annette's pretty. Oh, Lacy is really cute. I like that spelling too. Okay, we're going to go with Lacy. And... actually, I saw Little and I thought that was really cute. Lacy Little. I think that's adorable. Okay, well now we have 2 divas complete. Next up, we have Isaac Crow, who is in fact the sim that is hopelessly in love with Lacy and is the chef. So the traits I gave him are ambitious because I'm thinking he really wants to work his way up in the chef world, I guess, and become either... well, become like a master chef, so to speak, or have his own restaurant eventually, somewhere in there. Thinking he's ambitious, so I gave him that trait. And then I also gave him non-committal, because maybe that could be the reason why the past relationships haven't worked out, mainly because he knows who he's in love with, but he doesn't think he'll ever get a chance. I'm a sucker for a sappy love story, can you tell? And I also gave him the foodie trait because he is a chef. And then in terms of aspirations, to really lean into that sappiness there, I gave him the soulmate aspiration because I'm thinking what he really wants out of life is to like finally get the chance with Lacy. And that's what I was thinking. So very dramatic, very sappy, but you know what? I love it. So he is the first roommate of that mid-level apartment there that I made for him and his roommate who will be coming up next, named Patrick. And I love how their apartment came out, actually. I think it came out so cute in the end. And I really love how all their outfits came out too, which is very satisfying because you'll hear me talk about it, but I do not feel confident making male sims at all because I don't know. I honestly feel like I get bored making them because making girly pop sims is so much more fun. However, it's good that I pushed myself and I did it, and I think they actually came out pretty good. So no real complaints on my end. But yeah, I really do like how the outfits came out. He's kind of giving Arthur just a little bit, but I think the outfits that I gave him are super cute, and hopefully you guys will as well. Something I just thought of that could be super cute. It's not necessarily the best to play out in gameplay because you can't get this specific, but I'm just imagining like him and Lacy being pen pals or whatever, and then eventually he's kind of like opening up to his pen pal, but he doesn't know who it is, and he's like, oh, I've been in love with my best friend for yada yada amount of years or whatever, and then maybe that's when Lacy kind of realizes who it could be or something along those lines, where he like opens up to the pen pal, but the pen pal actually is Lacy, and then all gets revealed or something. But like I said, it's not necessarily the most playable in The Sims. Like, you can absolutely do the whole pen pal thing, but you'll really have to use your imagination with how the letters go and the reaction goes. But I guess that is most of The Sims anyways. Like, it kind of gives you a foundation and then you just kind of use your imagination, I guess. But also, I rarely ever do gameplay, and if I do, it's like rags to riches. So I do feel a little unqualified to speak about gameplay, but again, if you have suggestions, maybe you do gameplay more than I do, you can of course let me know how this could pan out, I guess. And so now I'll just take you into doing his outfits in real time. Here's the base we're working with for the first sim of the second apartment. This is gonna be, I'm thinking this sim is gonna be the chef sim that I was talking about in that video. And the other sim I have here will be the, I think, comedian, maybe musician. I'm honestly still very unsure about how I want, or what I want that sim's career to be, basically. So I guess we'll see what comes of it when we actually start working on them. But for now, we're gonna work on this sim here. I don't have any specific hairs in mind just yet, but I'm hoping I'll see one and it'll just click. I really like this hair, but I think that would suit the other sim better. Oh my gosh, the mohawk. It's a little crazy. I really like this hair from Enchanted by Nature. I think it's super cute, but I don't know if I want to use it on this sim. Oh, this one's really cute as well. This is from Adventure Awaits, but the little half up, half down is really cute. The coloring on this hair is being kind of weird. Like, it looks very gray cast. And this one's too blue. Like, I want just a true black, but this looks a little strange. Ooh, this is a new base game hair. I haven't used that yet. Okay, so far none of them have like felt like the most correct fit just yet. Ooh, maybe this one. I really like this hair from Cottage Living. I feel like I've used this one too much though, so maybe I should try to branch out, but I'm like, what would I use? This one's kind of cute. Here's the long one. Or I do try that new hair from Adventure Awaits. Okay, let's try it. We'll give it a shot. I don't know about facial hair. How do we feel about a mustache? Mustache goatee? What if I did that but with like a short hair then? That's pretty good. Okay, we'll go with this combo for now. I don't know about piercings. I just find that these ones that we have in-game just sit really weird on the face, like they really stick out. Ooh, I do kind of like that septum though. I think that suits this sim too. I'll think on it. Perhaps piercings? I wish I could have it so it was just on one ear, but unfortunately I cannot. The beanie's cute, but I could put that in cold weather. I swear I use those beanies on all my male sims. I also feel very unequipped to make male sims. Like I only ever really make girl sims because they're just so much more fun to make. And so I feel a little lost currently, but I'm hoping we will get somewhere eventually. I feel like I just kind of always do the same thing for the guy sims because I don't know, it's not as fun to make male sims. Okay, I'm kind of thinking, well, honestly, probably jeans again. Jeans or cargos, maybe? Let me just see. I'm liking the patchwork of this top, like it feels kind of fitting. Unless that would be like more suited for the other sim. I also think there's going to be a lot of items in this category that I have not seen yet. Also, this guy's being kind of loud. Can I turn him down? Okay. Hopefully his voice should just be off now, because I don't need to hear oh every 2 seconds. Yeah, but what I was trying to say is I think there's going to be a lot of clothing options in here that I haven't ever really seen because, like I said, I don't make male sims. But this is the time to explore that, I guess. It's a really cute top from Paranormal, actually. Oh, I do know I use this one a lot. This vest. I don't know what it is. It's this and this I use excessively. I really love the clothes from Cottage Living and Dream Home Decorator for both sims. This one's kind of cute from high school years. Again with the vest. This one's from Growing Together, but I really like this one. Oh, the yellow too? The yellow's really fun. I do feel like the pants need to change though, because it's giving Arthur right now. Actually, I do kind of like with the lighter blue. It's still Arthur, but it's, I don't know, I kind of like that combo. I feel like we have so many jeans in the game at this point, like I don't even know what to pick, so I just always go with base game ones. I actually quite like the fit of these though from Growing Together as well. I like the little roll at the bottom too. In terms of shoes, how do we feel about loafers? I also do kind of like the hiking boots. Is this giving chef? I'm not entirely sure. I honestly really like the loafers. If I did the loafers with the socks, I think that's a really cute look, actually. I don't know if it's giving chef or more the comedian route, but I guess I can just kind of make the Sims and then switch over their traits if I find one suits it more than the other. Oh my gosh, I have a lot to go through here. What is this from? Oh, this is from the Prairie Dreams. It's a really cute outfit. Okay, but that is not what I'm giving this Sim. Though, honestly, I'm kind of tempted. But I think we'll go with this. I really like this outfit. Honestly, like, I would wear this outfit myself. Just maybe why I like it so much. I could put some rings on. This does feel very much modern day, though. Like, with the fit of everything being more boxy. It's not the most I was gonna say 2010s or like 2000s. If I wanted to go a bit more that route, I feel like I need a layered top almost. Not necessarily this one. Well, it could be. I'm not the biggest fan of this t-shirt. Oh wait, what if I use some of the stuff from the Home Chef Hustle kit? Or stuff pack, it's not a kit. I mean, I don't know why he would be wearing an apron all the time, but it's actually really cute. Or this one with the little neck scarf could also be good. I'm sure it's meant to be more of a uniform, but I feel like it's kind of a nice nod to their career. Like, that's pretty cute itself. I could have swore we had some more layered tops. Like, I want a long sleeve underneath a short sleeve. Oh, like this. The cut again feels a bit more modern, but I do really like the layered look of that. Suddenly, I feel like I have many options, and I was not prepared for that. I thought there was a layered one up top here. Yeah, this one from Parenthood. I just don't love the prints on it for this sim. I already forgot the outfits I had on this sim. I think I was looking at the chef one and that layered one. Honestly, Growing Together has some great clothes for the male sims I like to make. I really like the prints on all of them, and they all have really nice little details. I find I use it a lot. Okay, I really want to give him like the half apron. Like, that's so cute. But I just don't know if it makes a lot of sense. But you can't tell me this outfit doesn't eat. Okay, maybe they will just have several everyday outfits, which I think I've done for some of the other sims as well because I just got too indecisive. And then we'll throw on this one. Maybe some of these outfits can be moved to different categories. That's my other option. Yellow just looks really good. And I've kind of done loafers for all of these, so I could switch it up here and there. I could see some Converse. I do kind of like it in the red too. Very primary, but okay, that will be all of his everyday outfits. And now we can do some of the formal outfits, which As we saw a few minutes ago, I do have many to look through now. Though I'm trying not to use that much stuff from any of the new packs or kits just yet, because I feel like, I mean, it just came out and I'd always waited for them to go on sale, and so I feel like it's not likely that a lot of people are going to have this pack, which is why I'm going to try to choose from other packs first. But there is some like really pretty clothes. This outfit's really cute too. I like the older like fit of all of these. Like it's much more like the high-waisted pants. I couldn't tell you the decade currently, but I really do like that look. I was gonna see if there's some sort of matching set in here that I wanted to use, but we might have to go and piece it together ourselves. This one's quite nice, from Businesses and Hobbies. And this color too, that's quite pretty. Again, I feel like I'm losing the plot on the 2000s era here, but it's not my fault because I don't really know what guys would wear in that era. Alright, let's take a look at maybe piecing it together ourselves. This vest is from Life and Death and it looks really cool. I'm also not sure how fancy I want to go for this guy. Oh, maybe something like this. Oh, I like the green a lot. I do want to change the pants though. Again, I feel like just base game would work perfectly fine for this. Oh, I kind of like it with the blue pinstripe pants. It could very well be ugly, but I'm kind of liking it, especially maybe with the brown shoes too. Is this, have I gone too adventurous? I'd actually say this is like a very tame outfit. I guess I'll throw, ooh, a watch. Yeah, I'll throw in a watch and those rings that I was using earlier. I do kind of like the cropped look a bit more. Ooh, these ones are nice. Oh, again, it's the new pack though. Oh, these corduroy pants are also nice. I think I was a fan of the belt. These are very cool pants. Whoa, these are from Life and Death. Again, we have more of the cropped look, which I'm thinking I'm a big fan of currently. Let's go with that. That's quite a nice formal outfit, I would say. I like that it's a little bit more laid back, but still formal. So now let's do our little gym outfit here, which I guess we don't really need a matching set for this. We need some kind of hoodie. I guess it doesn't have to be a hoodie, it could be a t-shirt as well. And then I'm thinking just like classic gym shorts. Like these ones here, just the base game ones. Adventure Awaits has some new stuff that I haven't looked at actually. How do I feel about this sweater? Do I like it? These colors all feel a little bit boring to me at the moment. This one's cool. Sorry, I had to cut there briefly because there was a dog barking outside, and I'm fairly certain it picked up. The idea of working out in a long sleeve stresses me out, but I think this top's kind of cute. And it looks a bit more interesting than what I've been seeing. This one has a little bit of color variety. I do like this color scheme here. The thing with my Sims is I always try to match them to their room or like their house or wherever they are, and try to match like color scheme and stuff. So that's what I'm trying to do here. Hence why I'm going for more of like the browns and greens and yellows and all of that, which makes me think that the black shorts don't really work with the outfit as much. I could do sweatpants. I feel like I always pick shorts, but sweatpants could work too. Let's try, oh, I'll do these green ones from Discover University, and then we just need some running shoes. I really like these ones from For Rent. I could just go with some base game ones too, though. And then I'll throw on the socks, and honestly, I'd say that's good for athletic, unless I want to put on a hat. I do quite like the hat, actually. Could do it in the orange too, or the green and keep matching. I'm gonna do this maroon color, but if I do the maroon, I feel like I want to change the pants. Maybe the black pants are fine. Okay, we're gonna roll with this and move on to sleepwear. This could be a good sleepwear top paired with like baggy pajama pants. I'd say we're really lacking in the pajama pants department. Like, I really like the fit of these ones, but we don't have any others quite like this. I feel like I use these all the time. There's just sweatpants too. I wanted to go that route. It's kind of nice with this t-shirt from Base Game. I like the little slight tuck of it. The sweater's cute. Okay, I could do the yellow top again and keep it consistent with the other outfits, and then switch up the bottoms. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the pajama bottoms. I'm giving the blue striped ones. I could do fun slippers as well. The frogs are kind of cute. You can just have some like simple slippers, and then maybe I'll give the other guy some funkier ones. This is a very vibrant sleep outfit, but we'll roll with it. And now we can do party. I don't know if there's going to be any full outfits that I want to do here. I think for guys it's usually better to like piece them together yourselves, at least in my experience. This is a really cute top. This is from For Rent, and as you can tell, I haven't seen it, but it's really cute. Oh, wow. That is a coat. Why wasn't this an option for my girly pop sim? I mean, I guess I did find a cheetah print one for her in the end, but that's something. I'm thinking something with a vest or blazer or some sort of like shirt with an overcoat of sorts. That's what I'm most envisioning for this party outfit. Almost like this. Oh, this is a cute t-shirt too. That one's very piratey, so probably not that one. Whoa, this one's cool. I don't think it's this Sims style, but very cool nonetheless. This is another one I used to use all the time on my guy Sims. Alright, I'm thinking that vest one was our best option. I don't even know if it was my favorite. Okay, I think I might have passed it, yeah. Like this. But the paranormal one where it's unbuttoned, that speaks to me a little bit more. You do this color scheme, and it looks a bit more laid back and chill, I guess, with like the half of it untucked and everything unbuttoned. Pants, we can probably just do jeans again. Like maybe even the same ones I used earlier. Are these horse ranch ones? They have a little belt, but you can't see that, sadly. Is there any top where you could see it? Ooh, this one. Oh, this is from the new pack too. Shoot. I really like how it looks in the jeans though. Or there's this t-shirt, but now this looks like way too casual. I'm trying to find something else that will show off the belt. Okay, all of that's a little bit too ranch. There is this one. I don't know how I feel about the combo of those together, though. That one's kind of cute. Okay. Again, nothing's specifically caught my eye. I'm kind of back to liking this one. There's this one. I'm gonna go with this one. It feels more laid back, as I said. Loafers again? I don't know. I could just do running shoes. I don't know if it's my favorite look, though. Where are the loafers that I was using? They were burst game? That's just not correct at all. That's what I was going to say. What I meant to say is base game. But they are actually get to work. What if I change the color of this? Something a bit darker might give more party vibes. Like maybe this, but then I definitely can't do loafers with that. This one's all right. I think I could be here forever trying to figure out a party outfit. And it may never happen, except this actually. This feels like a winner. I really like the yellow, and again, this like lazy tuck, it's really working. We'll throw on some accessories and then this outfit's gonna feel complete. Again, same rings. And I wanna do a watch again. Just the gold one. What about a necklace for this outfit? Oh, you can't see anything with the shirt anyway, so never mind. Okay, that leaves us with swimwear now. Honestly, just these yellow swim shorts. I feel like swimwear is, it doesn't even get used that much, for me at least. So we'll go with that. And then hot weather and everything I will do off camera. But now, let's take a look at the everyday outfits again. Okay, this one's like so Arthur. I actually think I maybe replicated his outfit to a T. If it was like just a solid yellow top, but with the red shoes and everything. Okay, this outfit might have to go. Or I might have to make some switches like that. Even that's better. Okay, but starting here, aspirations. So they are the chef, so obviously I could give them the chef one. But I don't want them to feel like boring. I don't even know what else. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna give them the soulmate aspiration because in my apartment video, I was saying that I want these two to eventually fall in love and be together. But he's kind of like he's kind of been with a lot of other people because he never thinks he'll have the chance with her. And so I'm thinking this soulmate aspiration is specifically about her. And I think that'd be really cute. So let's do that. Hopefully that all tracked as well. We'll give him the foodie trait because, I mean, they are a chef. And then what else could we give them? Maybe we could have non-committal for now, just because, like, he knows who he wants, basically. But that I'm thinking this would be, like, a big slow burn. And I don't really want this to, like, be one that sticks. I don't know. We'll go with it, though, because I do need to put some kind of, like, challenging trait in there. And then... I could see outgoing. Well, actually, no. I think I did have them a bit more reserved. But now the outfit's giving outgoing, so now I don't even know. Competitive, active. Let's go with ambitious. I feel like maybe they want to open up their own. I was gonna say chef place. Took me a minute, but I meant to say restaurant. Chef place, that's crazy. Okay, let's pick some preferences. Loves cooking. Loves... We can do loves mixology as well, because those are like the two branches of the cooking career, the chef career. What about the loves romance? If I hover, does it tell me what it does? No, it doesn't. Okay. Let's pick something. Oh, loves mischief. We could do that. Let's pick something we don't like. Doesn't like... Doesn't like programming? I don't know. Let's say they like writing. Actually, both of them should like writing because I was going to have them be like secret pen pals. So why don't we put that for both of them? Okay, I have like no idea of names here, so I guess we could just filter through. Zion's a pretty cool name. I also liked Owen. Isaac's pretty good. Okay, Isaac has spoken to me the most. How do you spell it? Is it with 2 S's? Oh, I was hoping I could go back on the name, but I can't. Okay, I'll look up how to spell it. I don't know why that's escaping my mind right now. I went with the name Isaac Crow in the end. We'll see if it sticks. But now let's move on to the next sim. Last but not least, we have Patrick Nolan, who is Isaac Crow's, I'm going to say best friend and roommate also. They live on that mid-level apartment there. And I was thinking he's gonna be a comedian, I guess, sort of Chandler Bing-esque. But he also, now that I'm looking at his completed photo, he is very much giving Ted Mosby from How I Met Your Mother. Maybe not in the personality I was planning for him, but in the outfit, like I actually can't unsee it now. So yeah, there's that as well. In terms of his personality, I gave him the Chief of Mischief aspiration. He's a goofball, he's loyal, and then as kind of the, I guess, challenging trait, I gave him cringy, which was pretty funny and I feel like quite applicable for him too. He's very much like that comedic relief kind of character, but I'm hoping things work out for him. I was maybe playing around with the idea that him and Veronica could end up like falling in love at some point, which could maybe even be an even slower burn than Isaac and Lacy. I'm not entirely sure if that's where I want to go with it now, but either way, I do want him to also fall in love or be interested with the sim who moves into the apartment on the bottom floor, which again could be your sim, could be a sim that I make. I'm not entirely sure. We'll see what I do when the save file comes around, but I do actually want that apartment to be empty just to give you more options of where you could put your sims, I guess. So they don't have to move into the house. They could move into an apartment if that's more realistic for them. So it'll kind of be up to you if you want to use your sim for this storyline or for something entirely different. I personally, when I use save files, it's mainly just so there's like a variety in the townies and I'm not like being friends with Eliza Pancakes 10 times over. So that's mainly why I use them, but I like to still do my own storyline in the save files. So for those of you who are that way as well, you can decide whether you want your sim to be involved in this storyline or something entirely different. It's completely up to you. But yeah, I think him and Veronica are going to have a little bit of a rough patch because they're both going to be interested in the same person. And so I feel like that's kind of tea and could maybe be fun to play out. And that's about all I have for this sim. Again, if you have ideas, let me know. We do flesh it out a little bit more in real time, but I'm kind of blanking on what we did, if I'm being entirely honest. But I do know I really like how his outfits came out. So let's go back in time a little bit and figure out all of his outfits together. Here's the base of our last sim today, which, like I said, is going to be the comedian, musician, other roommate of Isaac's, basically. And so we'll start with finding a hair as we have done for all these sims. I remember there was one that I was looking at that I thought would suit this sim, but is it this one? No. I don't remember what pack it was from now. There's something a bit more on the mullet side, I'd say. Oh, I think it was this one. Actually, don't know if it suits him as well as I thought it might. I'm thinking something a bit messier or more of like a shaggy look. I don't think I want it that long. This one, I don't prefer the shaved sides. Same with that. I mean, this one's a classic from Romantic Garden. I feel like I use this one a lot. I don't mind this one with the little pony. The have a puff down always makes me think of Aaron from Attack on Titan every time I see that hair. Alright, so far, I don't know if any of these have really caught my eye. This one looks like Prince Eric. I use this hair. Oh, this one from Eco Lifestyle looks really nice. It's got the like right amount of messy, I'd say. Let's roll with this. I also don't know, should the sim have glasses? Should any of these sims have glasses? I don't always love how glasses look in this game. Like sometimes I think they sit a little bit weird. So I don't think for this sim. And probably no facial hair either. Unless we did like maybe a bit of scruff. But even that I'm not sure about. I think perhaps not. Where is the clean shaven option? I've completely lost it. Okay, I'll just take it off. Okay, well that was fairly simple for that. Should I put any skin details? Some light freckles. I'm gonna try these small ones from Growing Together. I could give this sim some vitiligo. Let's do a little bit like that. And now we'll come in and find an outfit. Okay, I'm just putting on some basic clothes for now. This sim to me feels like the kind of sim that would wear a vest. So I'm a little bit tempted to use that high school years one I was considering. A vest or like a cardigan maybe. And the storyline for these two sims, I was thinking either they could also end up being in love eventually, or because I left the bottom apartment empty so you can move your own sims in, and then I thought it'd be fun if like they were both into the person who had just moved in and then it starts a bit of drama. So that was the sort of thinking there. So I'm a little less concerned with making these two look like matchy or like their vibes match or anything like that, if that makes sense. Like for these two, I was trying to make it feel like it looks like they would be together eventually, but I don't feel the need to do that for these sims per se because I'm unsure about the direction I'll go with them. Okay, I did really like the vest here. But I could also just go for a t-shirt or a sweater. Oh, I could see this cardigan too. I really like this shirt, like the shape of it. It's from Enchanted by Nature, but we would definitely need different pants. I like these corduroys from Love Struck. And I definitely see Converse with the outfit. Okay, so if I did something like this, like, do I go the more t-shirt route or do I go back to the vest idea? With this outfit, the t-shirt works better. Okay, we're gonna go back to that t-shirt that I had from Enchanted by Nature. Oh, I could also see this one, not in that pattern per se, but... Alright, let's go with this t-shirt. And I am gonna switch the Converse. I'll do the red and it can match the blue there. In terms of accessories for this sim, I'm not seeing rings, but I could see a watch of sorts. Maybe more this one. I'll just apply it to all and then we can remove it after the fact. I do like this as an everyday outfit, so let's move to the formal one. Again, I don't know what we'll have for like just the full body outfits as is. And I also will possibly give them more everyday outfits. I'll have to decide. Okay, we need pants and a shirt as a detached combo. This looks too preppy, so not that. Wait, why do I see them wearing the bow tie? That could actually be pretty good. Ooh. I also really like the turtleneck option. Alright, well, I use this one on the other sim, so I can't use it on him. Maybe something just a bit more simple like this. This one will forever make me think of Johnny's S, so I feel as though I can never use it on another sim. It's just his staple. This one could be nice. I'm just not loving the color combo that I have so far. I wish there was a black blazer and a white shirt for this one specifically. I'm not sure why there isn't. Oh, this feels fitting for this character. Oh, well, there's the black blazer, white shirt, but I really like the blazer with the graphic tee underneath. It's definitely way less formal now, but I kind of love that. I don't know which of these is best. The alien one's like a bit more, or the planet one's a bit more subtle. Like some of these graphic tees are a little jarring for the setting I imagine this outfit would be worn. That's kind of cute. Maybe I do just go a bit more simple. And then we'll throw on some dress shoes. Just these base game ones. Okay, athletic wear. Probably track pants and a t-shirt. I could see a hoodie. Or the long sleeve, actually. Let's try the red. And then track pants, maybe? Track pants or shorts. If he's wearing a long sleeve, I would probably pick shorts. Because otherwise I feel like it's going to get too hot too quick. I'll do the 4-run shoes again because they're really cute. And maybe I'll switch up the socks. And I'll take off the bracelet. Should I give them a baseball cap as well? I don't want it to feel too repetitive with the other sim, but I do like the look of the baseball cap. Alright, sleepwear. Same thing, probably. I like the looser long sleeve, but doing a t-shirt like this where we have some more graphic options, like graphic tee options, I mean. I like this arcade one. That's really cute with I like the burnt orange color combo. It does pair nicely with these pants, to be honest, but maybe we could go for something a bit more mismatched. Again, I don't love the pajama options I have. These are interesting. I've never seen these. These are from Eco Lifestyle. They look pretty comfy. I would say they could pass as pajama pants. I will take off the watch and the socks, and then maybe they can have the funny slippers. The fox ones would work well with this t-shirt. I like that. That's funny. I don't want to do all orange. That's a bit much. But maybe the gray pants instead. For party. Oh, should I give them a scarf? None of these are catching my eye just yet. This one could be fun, but this, wait, this is an everyday outfit? I almost wonder if that's better. Okay, it was a growing together top. This one here. Oh, I actually really like that. That's really cute. And I like the color combos of it. It feels like fitting for the era that I'm going for. But that does mean we need a different party top. I hate that this sleeve length gets rid of the watch, but you would still be able to see it. But if I go to this one, then you can't see it. That's so mysterious. Okay, I'm gonna go for this brown top here. And then take a look at the bottoms. These ones are very cool bottoms, but I'm not sure they're the most like applicable for the, I guess, time period I'm going for. Do I like these? I don't particularly know actually. Like I like them, but the chain is throwing me off. These base game jeans are really nice. Why have I never seen these? But the texturing on them, like specifically those dark ones, I like that. I do wish it had a belt of sorts, is the problem. Also don't know if it's the best for this outfit specifically. I mean, it's not bad. It is a little plain though. Of course, I have these base game ones, which do have the belts. But yeah, now the top feels quite boring. Denim on denim. I love denim on denim. Canadian tuxedo eats every time. But maybe for the party outfit, we'll mix it up. I do like this red coat here. And I like the crop of it as well. Which does make me wonder, I could go back to these jeans. Which I do really like. And then Converse again. Converse or these combat boots. Though this feels way different from this in terms of outfits. So I guess I'll try to rein it back in with the Converse. And we can try this. And then we'll do swimwear. I guess red's kind of been like a main color, red or blue. So we'll do something like that. Do that and take off that. All right. So this is our last sim, which means I'll again do the outfits off camera, and now we can pick aspirations and everything. So I'm thinking comedian. Do I know comedian? I'm not sure. We could do chief of mischief aspiration. That feels pretty appropriate. Or yeah, there is joke star, but I like the chief of mischief. I think that's funny. You can have them be a goofball. I'm trying to read some of these. They could be a bit more on the lazy side as sort of the challenging trait, I guess. I don't know if that like matches what I was thinking though. What's skeptical? Maybe they could be a little bit nosy. That could be kind of funny. What's the... Okay, wait, let's do cringe instead of nosy. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. I don't even know where this trait comes from, like what pack, but I feel like that's kind of good for this sim. And then we'll have that be sort of their like challenging trait, I guess. And then I don't know what their last one should be. They could be cheerful, I could see that. Let's do, just to mix it up actually, let's do loyal instead. And then we'll pick some preferences, activities. We will say they like acting. That feels like similar to comedy a little bit. Mischief, do like that. Comedy, there we go. So maybe the acting doesn't need to apply, but they like music as well. There's singing, piano. I did put a piano in the room, so we might as well say they like it. Let's say, oh, I also put a guitar, so. Don't like, what do they not like? They do not like rocket science. Like, maybe, I don't know. Maybe they're not the biggest into working out. Gym's kind of boring to them. All right, last thing to do, find some names. What do we think about Patrick? I could see this sim being a Patrick. Oh, Nolan would be a good name too. I saw Nolan as a last name, but it could be a first name as well. Nolan Patrick, Patrick Nolan. Let's do Nolan as the last name and their first name could be Patrick. All right, that is the last sim complete. So now I'm gonna go through and work on touching up all of their outfits, and then we can do a full little walkthrough. These are all of the outfits in the end. I think they all came out super accurate to their personality and match their room as well, which once again, I'll make sure to link it somewhere if you wanna see what I created for their interiors and all of that. But as always, if you guys have any comments or suggestions on things you want to see me build, or just the lore for this sim, or these sims, or the save file in general, please feel free to let me know. I would love some feedback on this. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and for your patience with me getting this video out. Remember to like and subscribe if you want to see some future content, and hopefully I will see you all in the next one.